Another day, another chance to be great. Had school today. Had work. We're at the gym a little early today because I have a haircut today. As you can see, I've let it get out of hand for a little too long. It's time to trim it down. Which sucks, but who knows? Who knows how good it'll go, you know? But yeah, boys, let's get in there for this back by forearms. All glory to God. Sorry for the lack of consistency. I've just been spending a lot more time with my friends and family. And I need to do better and hold myself accountable. So that's what I'm planning to do. We're going to stay consistent for the rest of the month and until school ends and throughout summer. Alright, boys? So let's fucking do this.
You don't hate the gym. You hate being bad at something. There's a reason so many people say they hate the gym. They'll tell you it's boring. They'll say it's not fun. Or they'll say it's just not for them. But if you really strip all of that away, that's not the truth. You don't hate the gym. You hate being bad at something. Because the gym is one of the only places left where reality hits you immediately. And it is brutally honest. There's no shortcuts there. The weight doesn't care about how you feel. It doesn't care about what kind of day you had. It doesn't care about your excuses, your intentions, or your plans. It either moves or it doesn't. You either grow or you don't. And that kind of honesty, most people aren't really used to it because in a lot of areas of life you can hide. You can talk your way through things. You can avoid your weaknesses. You can stay in environments where you already feel comfortable. But the gym strips all of that away. It exposes you. If you're weak, it shows. If your form is off, it shows. If you've been inconsistent, it shows. If your diet has been shit, it shows. If you've been missing days, it shows, dude. And for a lot of people, that's uncomfortable. It's actually more than uncomfortable. It's humbling. Because you walk in 1 second thinking you're this high version of yourself, you're completely locked in, and then the next second the gym shows you exactly who and what you really are. And when those two don't match, frustration comes in, man. That's when people say, I hate this. I hate the gym. The gym's such a waste of time, I just hate it. It's the last place I want to be. But what they really hate is the feeling of being at the bottom. They hate not being the strongest. They hate not knowing what they're doing. They hate looking around and feeling behind. They hate the moment their ego gets checked because being bad at something forces you to confront your reality. And most people would rather avoid that feeling than grow through it. So they leave. They quit. They go back to what's easiest. Back to what's familiar. Back to the environment where they don't feel exposed and they are extremely accepted even whilst living in mediocrity. But here's the truth that most people never accept. That uncomfortable feeling, it's the beginning of everything, man. I tell you that. You don't grow when you're comfortable. You don't grow when you're already good. You don't grow when you're not struggling. You know? When your back's against the wall, you're gonna grow, man. You're going to grow when you're struggling, when you're unsure, when you're trying and failing. Because that's where change happens, dude. That's where strength is built. I'm telling you, boys, you can't just start off at the top of the mountain. It's not possible. Nobody starts off at the top. You got to work your way up, and it's going to be day by fucking day. No shortcuts, no cheat meals, no glycogen replenishes here, no, I'm just gonna blast a cycle. No fucking shortcuts. It's going to take mental strength, confidence, discipline, and identity. Because every time you show up and do something you're not good at, you're proving something to yourself, man, that you're made for more, that you're not gonna run away from your problems anymore. You're not the same little kid who's just, I don't want to do this, I'm done, I'm quitting. You're proving that you can handle discomfort. You're proving that you're willing to sacrifice everything else to earn something. And that matters way more than the weight you lift, man. But most people will never get far enough to see that. That's why you have to have more self-belief before you embark on these journeys. Because it looks nice to run a marathon till you're 3 miles in and it's hot as balls and you don't want to be there anymore. They quit too early. They feel that discomfort once, twice, maybe a few times, and they decide, hey, maybe the gym's really not for me. Maybe this isn't what I'm made for. When in reality, you're at the point where you're right about to change. You just gotta take it day by day. Because here's how it works, man. At first, everything feels awkward. Everything feels heavy. Everything feels frustrating. And you don't see progress. You don't feel confident. You question if it's even really worth it. But nonetheless, you stay. You keep showing up, even through that phase. Then, what do you know? Something shifts. The movements start to feel natural, man. The weight starts to move easier, man. You start to notice small progress, and more importantly, you start to believe in yourself. Not because someone told you to, but because you earned it, man. You in the weight room. You cooking up those meals. You doing that cardio. Because you didn't decide to give up when it got hard. Because you stayed when it would have been easier to quit. And that's what separates people. It's not talent, it's not genetics, it's not even motivation. It's who's willing to stay in that uncomfortable phase the longest. Who's willing to be bad without letting it break them. Who's willing to struggle without running from it. Because eventually, if you stay long enough, you're not a beginner anymore. You're not the weakest, and you're not the most lost person in the room anymore. You become the person you used to look at. The one who knows what they're doing, the one who moves with confidence, the one who didn't quit. But that version of you, it doesn't come from avoiding struggle. It comes from going straight through it. Do not say you hate the gym. You don't hate it, man. You're just not used to what it's showing you. You're not used to being at the beginning, and you're not used to having to earn something instead of being able to buy it or already having it. But that's the point. That's where growth truly is, and that's where change happens. So instead of running from that feeling, lean into it, embrace it, and use it as it is a gift, man. Because the faster you accept being bad at something, the faster you become great. And the only people who truly hate the gym are the ones who never stayed long enough to see what they could have become. Thank you guys for watching, boys, and tune in for tomorrow.
Lift was phenomenal. Now your boy's gonna go get a cut. So we'll tune in after that's done. This is what we're working with right now. It's quite a mess, so we'll see what we come out with. All right, boys?
Chill, bro.
Y'all see the cut. Boys, I know it looks chop shit right now, but just wait till I get out the shower and style it. It's just flat right now. But yeah, boys, let's get home. And we're gonna go stop by Aldi's real fast. I need to get some pasta sauce. Pasta sauce. Excuse me. Fuck. Yeah, pasta sauce. That's it, boys, and we're headed home for the night. We're gonna cook up, have us up a little good night, relax, chill. Already got the lift out the way. Just got some studying to do, post some more TikToks, and maybe get to editing tomorrow's vlog nice and early. Yeah, boys, I hope you guys have been liking the new video style where it's just like a motivational speech behind the lift. I'm gonna try and keep this up for as long as possible. I reckon I'll probably run out of something to talk about. But yeah, boys, let's do this. We're at Aldi's right now, so we're gonna try and be super fast. Cause I'm pretty sure they close at like 8:30. Might be 8. We're about to fuck around and find out though. Cooked up some pasta for dinner, same recipe as last time. And I'm just studying a bit before I hit the hay, but thank you guys for watching. Tune in for tomorrow's. It's gonna be a bang.